So a former All-WNBA player has just hinted they might be going to the Indiana Fever. And if you're wondering why I say that, look at the three colors of these lines. She scribbled out Dallas Wings, and look at the three colors of these lines. I don't hate this move. I really, really, really don't hate this move. MHA is a player who is going to probably come off the bench for Mo Billings. And other than Dallas, where she started half the year, she's somebody that has been a really good bench player for most of her career, and then randomly had a season in the Wubble where she made an All-WNBA team in year 3 when she was like 24. Like, she made an All-WNBA team at 24. Mental. But she's the right side of 30. She's the right side of 30. She shoots the ball. She is a dog. For lack of a better way of describing it, like, Myisha Hines-Allen will kill. She is one of the toughest fuckers in the league. Like, she's somebody that is big, strong, uses her size, uses her strength. And look, she was terrible for the Wings last year. But I'm not judging somebody by how they play in the Wings, just like I'm not judging somebody by how they play in the Sky. The fact is that there is a likely situation where Myisha Hines-Allen, like, if you look at her based on her career versus the Wings. So let's look at her career. She is a dog on rebounds. Like, she averaged 5 rebounds in 17 minutes for Minnesota. And by the way, in 2024, she played a lot in the postseason. Like, if you look at game logs here in the 2024 season, like, she played 18 minutes in game 3. She must have got hurt, but she was playing big minutes in the playoffs. She played 18 minutes in game 3. I didn't think she was good. I thought she was good in game 1. Did not think she was good in game 3. I was at this game. But she was playing legitimate minutes. The Minnesota Lynx made a trade for her, and they gave up legitimate assets because they felt that she was going to be the piece to put them over the edge in 2024. And I trust Cheryl Reeve. I trust Cheryl Reeve's judgment on a player. Hines-Allen has had really solid seasons as a bench player, one unbelievable season randomly as an All-WNBA player, and the fact is that she's probably going to be cheap. She's probably going to be cheap. And not only that, she shoots. I understand she had a down season. She's a 35% career three-point shooter. This is an absolutely fine player. This is an absolutely fine player to pick up, especially if she's cheap. Like, what did she do here? Goodbye, comedian. What did she flex? Oh, she flexed on an offensive foul. That is hilarious. But she is a beast. She is a beast. And I don't care if the Wings fans don't like her. I'm absolutely cool with Myisha Hines-Allen off the bench. That says Minnesota was the thought that counts. She scratched Minnesota off, but it's Fever colors. It's Fever colors. She's very much hinted that she's going to the Fever. I am absolutely okay with that. That's Fever colors. Maybe I'm blind. I'm not reading Dallas. Are we finally free? Fever colors, question mark. I recognize those colors. Chills ran down my spine. I don't hate this move. I really don't. Like, there are better players they could have gotten, yeah, but like, I think she's going to be cheap. I think she's going to be really, really cheap. And I think everybody is kind of coming to the conclusion of these colors are the Fever colors. And that's probably what she's going to be, where she's going to be going. That's what she's hinted. Like, she, I'm not going to lie, like, she was in 2023, she was on a pretty bad Mystics team. Like, you can look at on-off numbers, she wasn't great. She is a backup. And she's a damn good one at times. Like, she is going to be more athletic Dantas. She rebounds better than Dantas. She plays defense better than Dantas. Like, she genuinely, and even last year, on a bad Wings team, wasn't nearly their worst defender. Somehow in 2023, offensively, she was a disaster. Great offensively in 2024. But if you want to look at advanced stats, you're like, oh yeah, these are terrible. I don't hate this. I don't hate this move. Like, I don't really care. Like, I mean this. I absolutely Absolutely don't mind this. She is better than Bree Turner. And by the way, based on everything we have heard from, or we saw from the Wings last year, she was an unbelievable vet. She was an unbelievable vet. Like, I liked the Myisha Hines-Allen signing at the time for Dallas. And maybe I'm pulling a Jeff Pagliocca and doubling down on a bad take. But I don't hate this. Would I prefer Beck Allen and Temi? Yes. But like, Scott Agnes literally reported it was today that we found out that the reason why they let Temi go is because of locker room issues. There was locker room issues with Temi. And they were like, obviously, nobody noticed it, obviously, at the time. Because it all looked good on the court. But I think there was off the court issues with Temi. Like, as in locker room issues. And the Indiana Fever care more about the locker room than they do about basketball. And you've got a good locker room, a player who's been a great locker room player, who was really good for the Mystics at times. Who was okay at times for the Lynx. There's a reason, like, Cheryl Reeve does not give 18 minutes in the final to a player she does not trust. And yes, Dorka Juhas got in ahead of her by the end of those finals. Dorka Juhas is really good. Like, Dorka Juhas might be MVP of EuroLeague. I really do not hate Myisha Hines-Allen to the Fever. I know a lot of Fever fans are going to be really pissed because she was absolutely terrible. Terrible in Dallas. I don't really care. Like, does she play hard? Yes. Does she shoot the ball? Yes. Is she okay with coming off the bench? Yes. Is she an enforcer? Yes. Does she protect her teammates? Yes. Will she fight another team's player for you? Yes. Like, she is an enforcer. She absolutely, people say Sophie's an enforcer. Sophie's an enforcer because Sophie will stand up for anyone. Myisha Hines-Allen's an enforcer because people are going to be scared to go after Myisha Hines-Allen. This is a player that probably instills fear. Like, I can't remember, it was like, I think someone was like, oh, who would you employ? They asked, like, if you could employ one player as a bodyguard, and half the league voted Myisha Hines-Allen. He said, I'm a linebacker. She can run through people. She shoots the ball. And I'm sorry, all she has to do is run the floor hard, power dribble sometimes, and spread in the half court, stand outside in the perimeter, and transition, run the floor hard, be big, set big ass screens. She's strong as fuck. Get her to set big ass screens for Caitlin. I really like this fit. And it's clear they were looking for simultaneously a stretch four. They were looking for a stretch four. They're looking for a stretch four. And they didn't want to sacrifice a stretch four by not getting a real four in Beck Allen. That's what it seems like. And I don't think their prices are going to be that different. Maybe we could be wrong, but like, if this move happens, I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's not my number one choice. I don't hate it. You've heard plenty of times in videos where I've said, oh, I don't mind Myisha Hines-Allen. I would take Myisha Hines-Allen 100 times out of 100 over Natasha Howard. Why? Because she shoots the ball, she plays hard, she's good coming off the bench, she's strong as fuck. I am okay with this move. I'm actually okay with it.